Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're uncovering some of the most valuable treasures hidden in everyday pocket change, the top 3 most valuable United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins. While millions of these pennies were produced, a few rare examples with unique mint marks, exceptional condition, or striking errors have become highly sought after in the collector market. These coins have surprised collectors at auctions by reaching impressive values in dollars, proving that even a single cent can turn into a small fortune. So let's get started. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a closer look at the 1978 United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. At first glance, this coin may seem ordinary, something you might overlook in your pocket change, but under the right conditions, especially in very fine condition or higher grades, it can hold surprising value and collector interest. In this video, we'll explore its history, features, rarity, and whether it could be worth more than just 1 cent in today's market. The Lincoln Memorial Penny Series was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the earlier wheat penny design. The 1978 penny is part of this long-running series, minted during a time when billions of coins were produced annually to meet circulation demands. In 1978, the United States Mint struck pennies at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carried no mint mark, while Denver coins featured a D, and San Francisco primarily produced proof coins for collectors. Although the 1978 penny is not considered rare by mintage numbers alone, its value becomes more interesting when condition, strike quality, and mint errors come into play. The obverse of the 1978 Lincoln Memorial cent features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," appear above Lincoln's head, "Liberty" is to the left, and the date, 1978, is positioned on the right side. If minted in Denver, a small D mint mark appears just below the date. The reverse design showcases the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparo, with the words, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum" above and 1 cent below. One interesting detail is that a tiny image of Lincoln can be seen seated inside the memorial between the columns, a subtle but remarkable design feature. The coin is composed primarily of copper, giving it a rich reddish-brown tone when preserved well, although many circulated examples show brown or mixed coloration due to oxidation. While the 1978 penny was produced in large quantities, making it common in circulated grades, coins in very fine condition or better still attract collectors who are building complete Lincoln Memorial sets. The real excitement comes from coins that are exceptionally well preserved or exhibit unique characteristics such as errors or strong strikes. For example, coins with full detail in Lincoln's hair and clear lines in the memorial are more desirable. Additionally, collectors actively search for mint errors like double-die varieties, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. These factors can significantly increase demand and push certain examples into higher value territory. So while the average 1978 penny isn't rare, specific high-quality, or error coins can become quite sought after. In very fine condition, a typical 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny generally holds a modest value, often ranging from around $399,000 depending on its appearance and color. Coins with a more attractive red or red-brown finish may command slightly higher prices. However, when you move into uncirculated grades, especially mint state coins graded MS-65 or higher, values can rise to several dollars or even more. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, particularly those with deep cameo contrast, can also fetch premium prices in the collector market. The biggest values are reserved for rare error coins or exceptionally high-grade specimens, which can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars at auction under the right circumstances. If you're interested in collecting 1978 pennies, start by carefully examining your coins for condition and detail. Look for strong design features, minimal wear, and appealing color. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can significantly reduce their value. It's also a good idea to store them in protective holders to preserve their condition over time. Pay special attention to coins with unusual features or potential errors, as these can be the most valuable finds. If you believe you have a high-grade or rare piece, consider having it professionally graded to determine its true market worth. Patience and attention to detail are key in building a valuable. In conclusion, the 1978 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin may not be rare in the traditional sense, but it still holds an important place in the world of coin collecting. Its value largely depends on condition, eye appeal, and the presence of unique features or errors. For collectors, even a seemingly common coin like this can become a valuable addition when found in exceptional quality. So next time you come across a 1978 penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding more than a simple piece of spare change. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating and often overlooked coin that might already be sitting in your pocket: change, the 1992 United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. While most people see a dirty, worn penny as nothing more than spare change, collectors know that even coins in rough condition can sometimes carry surprising value. In this video, we'll explore how a seemingly ordinary 1992 penny, yes, even in dirty condition, can become a rare and valuable collectible worth serious money in today's coin market. The Lincoln Memorial Cent, first introduced in 1959, marked the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and replaced the earlier wheat penny design. The obverse continued to feature Lincoln's iconic portrait, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, while the reverse displayed the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. By 1992, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year at its major facilities in Philadelphia and Denver. Although these coins were extremely common in circulation, certain variations and minting anomalies from this year would later capture the attention of collectors worldwide. At first glance, a 1992 Lincoln Memorial penny may look completely ordinary, especially in dirty condition, where grime and oxidation can obscure its details. However, the true uniqueness lies in subtle design differences. The most famous feature associated with this year is the close AM variety on the reverse, where the letters A and M in America are positioned unusually close together. This small detail is easy to miss, particularly on a dirty coin, but it dramatically increases the coin's value. Even in worn or unclean condition, this variety can still be identified with careful inspection. The coin is composed primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating, which often leads to discoloration and spotting over time, especially when exposed to moisture or dirt. What makes the 1992 penny truly exciting is its rarity when it comes to specific varieties. The 1992 close AM penny, particularly from the Philadelphia Mint, is one of the most sought-after modern Lincoln cents. Only a small number of these coins are believed to have been struck with this reverse design, making them extremely scarce. Even coins that appear dirty or circulated can attract strong interest from collectors if the key features are present. Demand remains high because these coins are still occasionally found in circulation, giving collectors the thrill of discovering a valuable rarity in everyday change. When it comes to value, condition certainly matters, but rarity can outweigh appearance. A standard 1992 penny in dirty, circulated condition is typically worth just a few cents. However, if that same coin is identified as a close AM variety, its value can skyrocket. Even in lower grades, these rare pennies have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars at auction. In higher grades, examples have reached well over $277,000, and pristine specimens have fetched even more. This means that a coin many would dismiss due to its dirty appearance could actually hold significant hidden value. For collectors and beginners alike, the key is careful examination. Always check the reverse of your 1992 pennies, paying close attention to the spacing between the letters in America. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value significantly, even if it looks better afterward. Instead, handle coins gently and store them properly to prevent further damage. Using a magnifying glass or coin microscope can help reveal important details that may not be visible to the naked eye. Patience and attention to detail are essential when searching for these hidden treasures. In conclusion, the 1992 Lincoln Memorial penny proves that even the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. A dirty condition doesn't automatically mean a coin is worthless. In fact, it might just be hiding a rare variety that collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for. Next up today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a seemingly ordinary piece that might surprise you, The 1991 United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin in fine condition. At first glance, this penny may look like just another coin in your pocket, but under the right circumstances, it can carry significant collector interest and even fetch impressive prices in the auction market. Let's explore what makes this coin special and whether it could be worth more than just 1 cent. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, introduced in 1959, marked the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the earlier wheat penny design and featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, symbolizing national pride and historical significance. By 1991, the coin had been in circulation for over 3 decades and was produced in massive quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. While billions were minted, certain variations, errors, and well-preserved examples from this year have gained attention among collectors. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial cent features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with inscriptions including, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted in remarkable detail, even showing the statue of Lincoln inside the structure under magnification. Coins from 1991 were primarily composed of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. In fine condition, the coin shows moderate wear, with visible details still present but softened from circulation. What makes certain 1991 pennies stand out are mint marks, die varieties, and occasional minting errors such as off-center strikes or doubled dies. Although the 1991 penny is not considered rare in general circulation, specific examples can be quite desirable. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark and those from the Denver Mint marked with a D can vary in demand depending on their condition. Collectors often search for error coins from this year, which can significantly increase value. Additionally, coins that have been preserved in higher grades or that exhibit unusual characteristics tend to attract more attention in the collector community. The demand is driven by collectors looking to complete Lincoln cent collections or invest in unique variations. In typical fine condition, a standard 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny is usually worth only a few cents above face value. However, the story changes when we consider coins with errors, exceptional preservation, or grading by professional services. Some rare error coins from 1991 have sold for tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on the nature of the error and the coin's overall appeal. High-grade examples, especially those graded mint state, can also command significantly higher prices in auctions, sometimes reaching into the $670,000 range or more for top-quality specimens. If you're hoping to find a valuable 1991 penny, start by carefully examining your coins under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for unusual features such as doubling in the lettering, misaligned designs, or missing details. Pay attention to the mint mark and overall condition, as these factors heavily influence value. Storing your coins properly in protective holders can help preserve their condition over time. It's also wise to consult price guides or seek professional grading if you believe you have a rare or high-quality piece. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin may not seem extraordinary at first, but with the right combination of condition, rarity, and unique features, it can become a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keeping an eye on coins like this can lead to exciting discoveries. Next up, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Stay curious, and happy collecting!